Let's open the record in case number 573-322 in the matter of the state of Texas versus Mr. Zepatrick Lee Carter. And this is set for a status conference. Can I get announcements from the attorneys and from probation, please?
Jordan Sims for the state of Texas.
John Fernandez for probation.
Marie Martinez for probation.
I can't hear any of y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
You know what? I know what's going on. You're right, Olga. Unmute and original.
That old globe.
Yes, the globe. Okay, so did you get them on the record, Olga? Okay, so we are set for a status conference today. Mr. Carter was found guilty by a jury of the offense he was charged with, which was an assault causing bodily injury to a family or household member, alleged to have taken place back in 2017. He was sentenced and then he appealed the jury verdict and the sentencing, and both of them were affirmed and sent back. It's taken quite a while for Mr. Carter to get on board and comply with his conditions. So today, before anybody puts on any evidence, I'm just going to say this now. You got two choices, Mr. Carter. You don't get to sit back and do nothing. So you can either sign the paperwork to go to DDRF, which a professional recommended, and I follow professional recommendations, or you can serve the remainder of your time at the Bexar County Jail. Which one do you want to do, Mr. Carter?
These are my only two choices, Your Honor.
Yes, and I don't have to give you choices. I can just order you either into DDRF or order you into the Bexar County Jail. So you're getting some grace from me today. Which one do you want?
I don't want to go to Bexar County Jail, Your Honor. So I would rather take the DDRF. Am I allowed to say anything else?
Nope.
Yes, ma'am.
You're not going to talk me out of it because I follow the professional's recommendation, and you don't know more than that professional. And from what I heard in that trial, sir, you need DDRF. So you may be in denial about all your behaviors and its effects on people. You may be in denial about your own trauma. You may be in denial about how you navigate in the world. You're going to go to DDRF. It's court ordered. He's got 24 hours to sign that order. If you don't sign your paperwork to go into DDRF by 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, I'm signing a warrant for your arrest. We're bringing you in, and you're going to serve the rest of your sentence, as I'm allowed under my discretion to sentence you at the Bexar County Jail. And the reason will be for your lack of cooperation with my court orders and probation recommendations. Do you understand that, Mr. Carter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Officer Martinez, what does he need to do next? He's got 24 hours to do it.
He needs to report to his probation officer and sign paperwork for DDRF. You also need to decide if he can do the medical on bond, or do you want him to do the medical in jail?
We'll give him a chance. Let's see if he does the medical on bond. If he doesn't cooperate, when does he have to do the medical?
Mr. Fernandez?
I'll need to email the nurse to get him that medical after the paperwork is signed, Judge.
What is the average time after paperwork is signed for the medical? What have you experienced?
It's usually about 2 weeks.
Okay. So tomorrow's the 16th. And you anticipate he'll be in for the medical before the 1st of November, Mr. Fernandez?
Yes, ma'am. I will ask the nurse for that.
Okay. So he has until November 1st to get his medical taken care of to go into DDRF. But tomorrow, he's got 24 hours to go and sign his paperwork. If he does not show up to sign his paperwork, if he comes up with any excuse for not coming in to sign his paperwork, I'm issuing a warrant, and he'll be taken into custody at the next contact with law enforcement. Yes, go ahead.
Allowed to sign his paperwork via Adobe Sign if that's an option with the officer?
If it's an option with the officer, absolutely.
Okay.
Judge.
Yes, sir.
There is actually a modification already that has DDRF held in abeyance.
Nope, we're not holding anything in abeyance.
No. The fact that it's already held in abeyance, he still needs to sign a new condition?
Yes.
No, he doesn't need to sign a new condition, Your Honor. He just needs to sign the program order.
There you go, Mr. Fernandez.
Okay.
I have to rely on the experts in my court. Officer Martinez is telling you what needs to get done next, so he has to sign the DDRF order.
And then he will need to wait in Bexar County Jail for transfer to DDRF. Do I need to send an SR with a directive for him to, like, a surrender date?
Okay.
Yes.
Get all that ready.
Okay.
Okay.
After medical, you can send over that SR with the surrender date.
And I'll send the program order with that.
Yes.
Okay.
And
So-
if your manager wants you to make a new condition, then you can do that. But I don't think we need it, but ask your manager.
Okay.
So just to be clear, if you don't cooperate, Mr. Carter, within 24 hours, I will issue a warrant. You will have an attorney present at the next hearing on that warrant. Okay? Today, it's just a warning. There's no adverse action taken against you. I'm warning you as to your non-compliance, and I'm entitled to do that. You don't want to comply, that's your choice. You got decisions to make. But you don't comply, then I'm issuing a warrant, and we'll take it from there. Yes, Officer Martinez.
And Your Honor, the reason for this is I just wanted to go on the record that since he has been placed on probation, he has never submitted a negative UA. He has either failed to submit on 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 times, and all the other 3 tests were all positive, with the most recent positive being October 9th, 2024. And he was in outpatient treatment, and he failed to attend, so he was exited, and that is why we are now starting the DDRF process, because he's been
that's
given
fine.
multiple opportunities.
Keep it up, Mr. Carter. Keep it up. You don't want to comply. Those are choices you make. Just know that your choices are going to land you serving time at the Bexar County Jail sooner than later. You don't want to go to the Bexar County Jail, then you need to start complying with your conditions of probation and orders from this court.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
Oh.
Have a great afternoon. That concludes the hearing.